So what just happened? Well, we just learned the importance of having a good driving instructor and how a good driving instructor can make for a great experience for a customer, or they can make a car crash. And why am I saying that the driving instructor can make a car crash? Because in the crash that you just witnessed, I would put about 80% of the blame on the driving instructor. Why would I do that? Let's watch the video and I'll tell you. So a couple of key things that you're going to see here. The first key thing that you're going to learn is that, and ignore the fact that the driving instructor doesn't have a helmet on, the first key thing that you're going to learn is that the guy's driving with one hand. You don't drive in any circumstance that's performance related with one hand. It's not efficient. The guy's got one hand on his leg. He clearly, this is cue number one to the driving instructor, that this guy has no idea what he's doing. He has no idea how to drive. So you don't push the limits on somebody like that. And what you hear from the driving instructor is the standard, let's give it a little bit more gas, give it a little bit more gas. Even his mannerisms are showing turning the wheel with two hands, but he's letting the guy do it with one. That's a big problem. So you have to find out, and it's okay, he was driving very slow around the track. It's okay because he's not really getting to the limit. So if you drive with one hand or two, I would always tell the guy, or at least suggest that he drives with two hands. But if he doesn't feel comfortable doing it and he's not driving very fast, then it's not a big deal. The trouble comes towards the end, and everybody, when they do an experience like this and they've only got a certain amount of seat time in the car, they always try to give it their all on the last lap. So as he's coming towards the last lap, he clearly understeers pretty poorly into one of the turns. There's only so much you can teach somebody in a short amount of time, and here you have to identify the guy's skill level, or girl, identify the driver's skill level and find out and make sure that they're safe ultimately and bring the car back safe. And here he didn't do that. At the end, it's the last chance to floor it. You'll hear the driving instructor say, give it gas, give it gas, give it gas, your last opportunity to go fast. That triggered this driver's brain, like, let's see how fast I can get it effectively. And you'll notice that he doesn't even attempt to step on the brakes. He's fixated on that speedometer and probably redlining second gear, third gear, whatever gear he was in. He was probably trying to hit the red line in the thing. Didn't even bother looking up until it was too late. And by the time he looked up, he Evel Knieveled over a curb. And that sucks. And what he ended up doing was causing a lot of damage to the car. And here you go. You have the wheels effectively broke off on all sides. So now you have a car that all suspension components are screwed. So ultimately, that cost about $125,000, and that was an expensive lesson. But this one sort of was super preventable, and it's unfortunate, but you can only learn so many lessons. So I hope that was enjoyable for you guys. That's essentially what happens. It's a risk of running a business, and ultimately sucked. It was an expensive video. I hope you enjoyed it. I will catch you next time. Thanks for making it through the whole video. I appreciate it. If you like what you saw, like below, comment below. Those both help my videos go up in rankings, and that helps me out. So thank you for that. If you don't enjoy it, don't say anything. But since YouTube does its own things in the end here, I have 20 seconds in which to do that. And that's going to stop right now.